guys doing?
Good.
One person says good.
Yeah.
Must have been the rapture, right? Welcome to the rapture. Heaven was a 2-drink minimum comedy club. It's gotta be kind of rough, right? I mean, I hope it was worth it being good for God. Just because you're stuck here. Move on, Leland. Move on. So I work at an office. Misfortunate of doing that. And the other day I met this woman who took one look at me and said, "Oh, you must be the tech guy." Like if I was Indian, she would have said call center. And the truth is, I'm not a tech guy. I don't have dandruff. And you know, I forgave her. You know, people say stupid stuff all the time off the top of their head. I don't do that sort of thing. But, you know, maybe she does that sort of thing. If I did do that sort of thing, I would have asked her whether she was still addicted to tanning salons. But I don't do that sort of thing because I'm the nice guy. Yeah, the table laughs. That was good. But the best thing about working in an office, the worst thing really, is the people that have been there for a long time. Like 10, 20 years, their cube starts to look like their bedroom. Like there's one woman who works near me, like her desk it's got like vanities and creams all over the place. I'm like, oh my god, you know what's not on that desk? Work. There's actually no work. In our office cafeteria, we ran out of hazelnut coffee the other day, and there was a sign that read, "Sorry for the inconvenience." How spoiled of a society are we that we demand an apology when we run out of flavors of coffee? We run out of flavor of coffee for water or electricity. You can sit me down and tell me what went wrong and who was to blame. But until then, I'll settle for Sumatra. My parents came from China to America, and they came so that I could have a better life. And now that China's #1 at everything, and I'm the world's leading expert at writing unpublished novels, the plan has backfired. I went to grad school in creative writing, totally useless. I might as well have studied the mating habits of unicorns and dragons. In fact, I think I read a manuscript that involved unicorns and dragons fucking, and I had to write the manuscript like, you know, not love story, not convincing anyway. But you know, in grad school, I'd get mistaken for the other Asian in the program. And let me tell you a little bit about my doppelganger. He was 6'5", Korean, wore horn-rimmed glasses, and was flaming gay. The resemblance is obvious. Yeah. Is it? I recently got married. Nice. No applause. So a lot of benefits to being married. One of them is that every woman who's not your wife becomes 10,000 times hotter after you get married. It's like wearing high-powered beer goggles. You find yourself ogling women that you would never have ogled. You know, like 300-pound women with glass eyes, a woman with one leg. I saw on TV the other day, it was a woman with one leg. I was like, that's a nice leg. Very nice leg. She obviously keeps fit. She's hopping around. Running around pretty well. So I fly a lot, and man, flying sucks. I'm sure you all agree. You know, the more money you plug into airlines, it seems like you get less and less. Like the seats get smaller, aisles get smaller, right? And I'm getting a little bit too comfortable in the shittiness, though. Like, I had an airplane erection the last time I actually flew, and I don't know exactly what caused this airplane erection, other than, you know, maybe the stewardess with the feathered bangs and the cankles. The guy sitting next to me was apparently has been rolling around in masquerades for a week. But yeah, I gotta get rid of this erection. So what do I gotta do? You know, I thought about baseball. Apparently that didn't work. Apparently I like A-Rod. I gotta get around. I gotta get the blood flowing. I'll just walk around, but the aisles are so small now. You gotta strafe left. You gotta strafe right. I ended up brushing this kid with my cock. I was going to be arrested for being an omelet. Anyway, I live and work on Wall Street, or as I like to call it, the on-ramp to Hades. Yes. And the other day I saw these non-English speaking dudes wearing business suits carrying around sandwich boards for the movie Too Big to Fail, the HBO movie about the financial crisis, about how Wall Street screwed Main Street. You know, think that's interesting because, you know, we should probably not promote that movie about Wall Street screwing Main Street by hiring slave labor to do so. Too big to fail, too big to fail, come. Seems to me to have some mixed messages. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Maybe.
It sucks to be a small guy. I mean, I'm an Asian guy, we're generally smaller. It sucks to be a small guy. The other day I was on the subway and I had to help this woman with a stroller. And once I put my hands on the stroller, she let go. I was like, man, she got 20 pounds on me. I was like, man, Jesus, chivalry may not be dead, but it's getting older and it needs a hand. I thought we were going halvesies on this shit. Jesus Christ. Yes. So, a lot of multiracial people out there, and you guys are probably worried where am I going with this? I'm not really sure. I'm going to do it anyway. What the hell? You guys are all a couple drinks in. What the hell? A lot of multiracial people out there, and as a full Chinese, I'm thinking that, you know, I'm at a genetic disadvantage now. Like 10, 20 years from now, I'm going to be viewed as a full-bred, mongoloid, half-wit hillbilly who can't even dazzle people with my mysterious ethnicity or have uncles in several different continents. That one needs work. Give me an open mic in my head, but that was like totally awesome. There was like a lot of laughing. There was a lot of laughing. In that open mic in my head, there was also a lot of shots. More shots. More shots. Anyway, I play a lot of video games. I'm 35 years old and I play a lot of games rated teen. I'm not proud of this. So I play a lot of video games, and I play Call of Duty as one of them. And I don't know if you guys have seen the ads for Call of Duty in the subways, where they've got this fat little kid with glasses with 2 guns, and the tagline is, "There's a soldier in all of us." I was like, that's not a fuck you to soldiers all there, all over the world. I don't know what is. It's like anyone can be a soldier. A fat little kid, a little Asian girl, you know, quadriplegic just takes a tape an Xbox controller to his hands. You know, it's like anyone can be a soldier. There's a soldier in all of us. Unreal. Anyway, I'll leave you on this high note. So, pornography, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Why not? Why not? So I want to visit the porn house. Like the one house where they film all the porns. It's, you know, it's the house that has a pool table mysteriously placed near the front door. The kitchen counter is mysteriously has no kitchen appliances on it. It's a swimming pool with no deep end, and it's apparently in a neighborhood where white people deliver pizza. I've never lived in this. I've never lived in this before. I've never been in that neighborhood. I've lived in California. Never seen a neighborhood like that. Anyway, that's my time. I'm Leland.